Hello there, this is Heirs to the Kingdom channel, and today's lesson we're doing chapters 25 and 26 in the book of Numbers. This is a Bible study channel going through the King James Bible, not skipping anything as Scripture's command. So if you would like to subscribe and share this content, and we're going to go ahead and get started here. So last we left off, Balaam was asked by Balak, a king, to curse the people of Israel, and he never did, following the Lord. He is not an Israelite, but does hear from the Lord. He gets visions, so on and so forth. I talked about this before. Even in Old Testament times, God spoke to and had prophets and, stuff of that nature outside of just the Israelites. Just the Israelites were God's chosen people. And, Balaam got the first answer, and the answer stayed the same throughout the whole time. And it angered Balak, the king, because he wanted them to curse the people. And I was like, no, they can't be cursed. They're God's people. And he was so upset about that, because he thought that Balaam had the power to do so. It's like, Balaam, just follow the Lord. Balaam almost got killed in this. He was regretting his decision as he was going down. His donkey could see an angel of the Lord, but Balaam couldn't. And the donkey was trying to save his life. Well, just, avoid the angel of the Lord. So it kept turning back because the angel of the Lord wouldn't let him pass. And he started hitting his donkey and stuff, smoting her, because she wouldn't obey him. But then God let the donkey speak to him, and he had a conversation with the donkey, and then the angel of the Lord appeared to him with the sword, and he's like, oh, good gracious, okay. So this is what all was going on, because God was upset that he was actually going down with Balak, after he was told not to. Anyways, that was the ending part of chapter 24. So here we are going into a story about Moab. So, let's get started here. Chapter 25, verse 1. And Israel abode in Shittim, and the people began to commit whoredom with the daughters of Moab. And they called the people unto the sacrifices of their gods, and the people did eat and bowed down to their gods. This is why the scriptures say, if you want to live in peace, you must be with like-minded, and do not be unequally yoked. That means you don't hang out with people, be friends with people. You dang sure don't marry people or get in relationships with people that don't follow as you, because they're always going to lead you away instead of you're going to think that you're going to lead them towards God, and it's always the other way around. And, you don't want to do that. It can lead you away from the Lord. Scriptures say names can be blotted out of the book of life for those who, return fully to the world. You don't want to do that. It ain't worth it. Verse 3. And Israel joined himself unto Baal Peor, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel. Now, Baal Peor is, one of those demons. I remember he's one of the ones that did passing children through fire as well. There's got Baal Peor, and Beelzebub. It's the main ones, I think, that we hear about in Scripture. Let's continue here. Verse 4. People are going to learn real harshly that it does not profit to run away from the Lord. Other people God would just let walk away. But the Israelites, he was leading. They were his people. But anyways, verse 4. And the Lord said unto Moses, take all the heads of the people and hang them up before the Lord against the sun, that the fierce anger of the Lord may be turned away from Israel. And Moses said unto the judges of Israel, slay ye every one his men that were joined unto Baal Peor. And behold, one of the children of Israel came and brought unto his brethren a Midianitish woman in the sight of Moses, and in the sight of all the congregation of the children of Israel, who were weeping before the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And when Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, saw it, he rose up from among the congregation and took a javelin in his hand, and he went after the man of Israel into the tent and thrust both of them through, the man of Israel and the woman through her belly, so the plague was stayed from the children of Israel. Eleazar is the high priest now. Aaron has passed away. Verse 9, and those that died in the plague were 24,000. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, hath turned my wrath away from the children of Israel, while he was zealous for my sake among them, that I consumed not the children of Israel in my jealousy. Wherefore say, behold, I give unto him my covenant of peace, and he shall have it, and his seed after him, even the covenant of an everlasting priesthood, because he was zealous for his God, and made an atonement for the children of Israel. So now Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the high priest, is going to be the next high priest. More than likely. Honestly, I can't remember exactly, but, he served the Lord quickly, didn't hesitate, and so he's willing to do what God commands. Verse 14, now the name of the Israelite that was slain, even that was slain with the Midianitish woman, was Zimri, the son of Salu, a prince of the chief house among the Simeonites. And the name of the Midianitish woman that was slain was Cosbi, the daughter of Zur. He was head over a people and a chief house of Midian. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, vex the Midianites and smite them, for they vex you with their wiles, wherewith they have beguiled you in the matter of Peor, and in the matter of Cosbi, the daughter of a prince of Midian, their sister, which was slain in the day of the plague of Peor's sake. And it came to pass after the plague that the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Eleazar the son of Aaron the priest, saying, take the sum of all the congregation of the children of Israel from 20 years old and upward, throughout their father's house, all that are able to go to war in Israel. And Moses and Eleazar the priest spake with them in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho, saying, take the sum of the people from 20 years old and upward, as the Lord commanded Moses and the children of Israel, which went forth out of the land of Egypt. Reuben, the eldest son of Israel, the children of Reuben, Hanok, of whom cometh the family of the Hanokites, of Palu, the family of the Palites, of Hezron, the family of the Hezronites, of Carmi, the family of the Carmites. These are the families of the Reubenites, and they that were numbered of them were 43,730. And the sons of Palu, Eliab, and the sons of Eliab, Numiel, and Dathan, and Abiram. This is that Dathan and Abiram, which were famous in the congregation, who strove against Moses and against Aaron in the company of Korah, when they strove against the Lord. So these are the men that was going against Moses that, we already went over that story, because they were all upset because they weren't in charge type thing. They were tired of taking orders from Moses, and they didn't realize that they weren't taking orders from Moses, they were taking orders from God through Moses. But they found out. Anyways, verse 10. And the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up together with Korah, when that company died, what time the fire devoured 250 men, and they became a sign. Notwithstanding, the children of Korah died not. The sons of Simeon, after their families, of Numiel, the family of the Numielites, of Jamin, the family of the Jaminites, of Jachin, the family of the Jachinites, of Zerah, the family of the Zarites, of Shaul, the family of the Shaulites. These are the families of the Simeonites, 22,200. The children of Gad, after their families, of Zephon, the family of the Zephonites, of Haggai, the family of the Haggites, of Shuni, the family of the Shunites, of Ozni, the family of the Oznites, of Eri, the family of the Erites, of Arod, the family of the Arodites, of Arli, the family of the Arlites. These are the families of the children of Gad, according to those that were numbered of them 40,500. The sons of Judah were and Onan, and and Onan died in the land of Canaan. Those are some of the ones that went ahead and says, we're going to cross the Jordan anyways because God promised this land to us and we're going to go take it. And they got taken instead. So, noticing the main pattern here for the Israelites, those who disobey the Lord tend to end up, being no more. And why is this important? It's because God wants the Israelites pure. And if there's division in the ranks, it's going to cause problems. Like I said before, God has always said, if you want to live in peace, you must be with like-minded. These people were disobedient, just like the other three. And you notice from that family, they only had 20-something thousand left, is because probably half their people got swallowed up in the earth as well because they followed their dads, going against Moses, going against the Lord, Korah and those other two. Those are the three that led thousands of people to speak evil against Moses. And God took care of them in that way. But anyways, continue on. Chapter 26, verse 20. And the sons of Judah after their families were of Shelah, the family of the Shelonites, and of Pharez, the family of the Pharzites, of Zerah, the family of the Zarites. The sons of Pharez were Hezron, the family of the Hezronites, and Hamuel, the family of the Hamuelites. These are the families of Judah, according to those that were numbered of them 316,500. The sons of Issachar, after their families, of Tola, the family of the Tolites, of Puah, the family of the Punites, of Jashub, the family of the Jashu or Jashu? I think it probably is pronounced Jashubites, of Shimron, the family of the Shimronites. These are the families of Issachar, according to those that were numbered of them 3,004,300. Of the sons of Zebulun, after their families, of Sered, the family of the Sardites, of Elon, the family of the Elonites, of Jaleel, the family of the Jaleelites, something like that. These are the families of the Zebulunites, according to those that were numbered of them 3,500. Now, for those that are possibly new, 3 meant 60. That's a score is 20, so 3 times 20, so that'd be 60,500. 28. The sons of Joseph after their families were Manasseh and Ephraim. the sons of Manasseh of Machir, the family of the Machirites, and Machir begat Gilead. Of Gilead come the family of the Gileadites. These are the sons of Gilead, of Jezer, the family of the Jezerites, of Halek, the family of the Helekites. It's hard to say that one. And of Azriel, the family of the Azraelites, and of Shechem, the family of the Shechemites, and of Shemida, the family of the Shemedites, and of Hepher, the family of the Hepherites. And, here's a one that seemed like a complicated one to say. Zelophehad. Let's go with that one. Zelophehad. The sons of Hepher had no sons, but daughters. And the names of the daughters of Zelophehad were Mahlah and Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. Or Ty. The I's are always I in it. Tirzah. These are the families of Manasseh, and those that were numbered of them 52,700. These are the sons of Ephraim after their families of Shuthelah, the family of the Shuthelites, of Becher, the family of the Bachrites, of Tahan, the family of the Tahanites. And these are the sons of Shelutha, of Eran, the family of the Ernites. These are the families of the sons of Ephraim, according to those that were numbered of them, 32,500. These are the sons of Joseph after their families. And so, as you can tell here, the grandfathers who father, sons, and those sons fathers more children and more children and more children, they always have the ites name at the end of their name. And so, I don't know if it continues on. Well, it more than likely does, because it does it here. And so, as their sons become grandfathers and they pass away, then all their descendants are named after them, but they all fall under one family. And so, they all fall under Joseph. But now we're going to go to Benjamin, chapter 30, verse 38. The sons of Benjamin after their families: of Bela, the family of the Belites, of Ashbel, the family of the Ashbelites, of Ahiram, the family of the Hiramites, of Juphan, the family of the Juphanites, of Hupham, the family of the Huphamites. And the sons of Bela were Ard and Naaman, of Ard, the family of the Ardites, and of Naaman, the family of the Naamites. These are the sons of Benjamin after their families, and they that were numbered of them were 45,600. These are the sons of Dan after their families: of Shuham, the family of the Shuhamites. These are the families of Dan after their families. All the families of the Shuhamites, according to those that were numbered of them, were 64,400. Of the children of Asher after their families: of Jimnah, the family of the Jimnites, of Jeshui, the family of the Jeshuites, of Barai, the family of the Berites. Of the sons of Barai, of Heber, the family of the Hebrites, of Machiel, the family of the Machilites. The name of the daughter of Asher was Sarah. These are the families of the sons of Asher, according to those that were numbered of them, who were 3,400. Now, I'm trying to remember if these are the numbers of it should be the numbers of the soldiers 20 years and upward, that, could go to war. I don't think it's all the people. It may be all the people, but I think it's just the soldiers' parts, because that's what they're supposed to be numbering at this time. Anyways, continue on, 48. Of the sons of Naphtali, after their families, of Jaziel, the family of the Jazelites, of Guni, the family of the Gunites, of Jezer, the family of the Jezerites, of Shillem, the family of the Shillemites. These are the families of Naphtali according to their families, and they that were numbered of them were 45,400. It may be all the people, but because it keeps talking about, I'm sorry, yeah, this says, and they that were numbered. Okay, so yeah, this is the soldiers, the fighting men. And whenever they just have daughters, and those daughters still have sons, well, then those sons are included if they're of age to fight. Verse 51. These were the number of the children of Israel, 600,000 and 1,730. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Unto these the land shall be divided for an inheritance according to the number of names. To many thou shalt give the more inheritance, and to few thou shalt give the less inheritance. To every one shall his inheritance be given according to those that were numbered of him. Notwithstanding, the land shall be divided by lot, according to the names of the tribes of their fathers, they shall inherit. According to the lot shall the possession thereof be divided between many and few. And these are they that were numbered of the Levites after their families of Gershon. Now, of course, the Levites don't go to war. They're the ones that the priests come from the descendants of Aaron, and the rest care for the tabernacle and the ark. Continue on here. The family of the Gershonites, of Kohath, the family of the Kohathites, of Merari, the family of the Merarites. Anyways, continue on. Merari is the sister. So she had children as well, but they didn't speak much of her husband because she was the priestess. And so I don't know if the continuation of the priestesses comes from her line. It never speaks of that. So I guess any woman that really follows the Lord and tries to raise her children in said manner would be considered that, especially their daughters. Let's continue on here. 58. These are the families of the Levites. The family of the Libnites, the family of the Hebronites, the family of the Mahlites, the family of the Mushites, the family of the Korathites, and Kohath begat Amram. And the name of Amram's wife was Jochebed, the daughter of Levi, whom her mother bare to Levi in Egypt. And she bare unto Amram, Aaron, and Moses, and Miriam their sister. And unto Aaron was born Nadab and Abihu, Eleazar and Ithamar. And Nadab and Abihu died when they offered strange fire before the Lord. And those that were numbered of them were 23,000, all males from a month old and upward, for they were not numbered among the children of Israel, because there was no inheritance given them among the children of Israel. So they don't get land, they care for the temples. All the cities will have temples of some sort, and that's where they abide at. They're pretty much going to have the city thing around the temple, and so wherever that is where the Levites in that region will stay. Well, that's what happens anyways, from what I remember. Let's continue on here. 63. These are they that were numbered by Moses and Eleazar the priest, who numbered the children of Israel in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho. But among these were not a man of them whom Moses and Aaron the priest numbered, when they numbered the children of Israel in the wilderness of Sinai. So the 40 years, I guess, has already passed, and the elders that sinned against God have passed on. And so I guess we're now fixing to be going across the Jordan soon. Yeah, 40 years flies by on paper. Let's finish this up. 65. For the Lord had said of them, they shall surely die in the wilderness, and there was not left a man of them, save Caleb the son of Jephunneh, and Joshua the son of Nun. And Joshua is the one that takes Moses' place. Because we're actually going to have a book of Joshua after Deuteronomy. So, anyways, that's the end of this lesson today. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday. And hope everyone had a good Sabbath yesterday. You know, things been pretty good here lately. Springtime's here. I've mowed my yard twice now. I got to get it done yesterday. It's the only free day I really have. Monday through Friday I'm booked. Sunday's booked with church morning and evening. And so I just try to sit there and zip along on my little mower and talk to the Lord pretty much. With all the noise, everything else, just me and the dogs and stuff. That's the only person I got to talk to. Anyways, I hope everyone's having a good day once again. And don't forget to pray. Pray for everybody, especially pray for yourself. You're on the right path. It's like our church today did the communion part, you know, the taking of the bread together and the sip of the grape juice, the wine, and everything else. So we did that this morning. And we normally do it, when a month has 5 Thursdays or something, 5 Sundays, or something like that. Anyway, that's when our church does it. Some churches do it pretty much every Sunday, which is fine. You know, I think we should pretty much, you do it every day when you give praises to the Lord and thanks for your food and remember what he did. So you're pretty much doing communion every day with that. Anyway, that's how I take it. But still pray. There's always someone, something, somewhere to pray about. Always something. We're to never cease praying. And don't forget to give God all the praise, glory, and worship, and thanks in everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the indifferent. So I'm going to go ahead and end this lesson here. So until next time, God bless, good day, and goodbye.